Today we're going to talk with you guys about net neutrality. What is it, and should you be concerned? And if so, what should you do about it? That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer, and this is Sahil Patel.
Thank you.
Got it right?
Got it right.
And what's your position at the Video Inc?
I'm editorial director, so I oversee all of the content we put out, at least in terms of editorial articles, not the video necessarily.
So the Video Inc is a great site. I read it very regularly. You guys should check it out. Link is below. But we're at VidCon, and you did a panel recently about net neutrality. Could you quickly summarize what is that whole net neutrality issue? And is it for the whole entire world, or just here in the U.S., or what is its kind of scope?
Sure. I mean, most of the net neutrality discussion, first of all, at least in this country, has been focused on this country. But at its most, fundamental level, net neutrality is about everyone having a fair shot online. Whether you're the world's biggest website, something like Google, Netflix, YouTube, versus even just a smaller site that's distributing content in any sort of capacity. The idea of net neutrality is everyone gets a fair shot in making sure whatever they publish, whatever they put on their websites, gets to the audience that they need it to get to, without having to pay more or having it been slowed down or anything of that sort.
Yeah. So some companies would have to pay more in order for their for their website to be more accessible. Mm-hmm. Is that kind of how it works? Or?
Well, that's what's been up for debate right now.
That's the concern.
So that's one of the concerns, right? So we've had this net neutrality issue. For at least I would say the past few months. And the idea behind it is if they strike down net neutrality, which a lot of people are seeking to do, the broadband providers, your ISPs, the ones you pay for internet, then they would be able to charge companies to pay more for fast lanes versus slow lanes or regular lanes, whatever you want to call them. And again, it's a very complex issue. People also say that companies like Google and Netflix are already paying a little bit more to have faster access to the internet. But the real issue is when it comes to net neutrality, just the fairness inherent in being able to get what you want to your audience as easily as anyone else, regardless of how big they are.
So as a YouTube creator, whether you're small or little, how could this affect a creator's influence online and what they're trying to do with their channel? Is there any way this could impact that?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's put it under this scenario, right? You're a YouTube creator. You're uploading content every day, every week, however your schedule is like. At the most basic level, if Google decides it doesn't want to play ball within this new world where ISPs can charge more so people can access Google services, including YouTube, as quickly and as seamlessly as they've been used to. If they decide not to play ball and not pay extra, that means potentially, the fear is that, once again, none of this is confirmed, but the fear is that their Google services would be slowed down. That means it would take longer for you to upload content. It would take longer for your fans to watch content. The spinning wheel that you see all the time, that would show up a lot more. And obviously, you can imagine if that actually happened, how that could hinder so many things, from just the ability to put content on YouTube to growing your audience to everything that you do on the internet in a lot of ways. It's not just about video either, but everything you do on the internet in a lot of ways, whether it's voice chat, communications, everything could really be hurt.
Yeah, so as a YouTube creator, would you suggest that those of us who are active on YouTube, should we do anything to support this, to oppose this? And if so, what should we be doing?
Yeah, so to be clear, you want to support net neutrality. That means, I think a lot of people know of the famous John Oliver segment on Last Week Tonight a few weeks ago, where he told people to go to the FCC's website and leave a comment arguing against striking down net neutrality. So that's one thing you can do. You can go directly to the FCC, fcc.gov. We talked about this on our panel. One of the big things the panel said was, when enough people speak up, if your congressman got 50 calls from their constituents about how important this issue is for them and how badly they don't want to see net neutrality struck down, that's gonna keep them keep that top of mind for them. Another interesting fact that we learned on the panel is there's a lot of people in Congress who don't understand how online video works. They don't understand what could happen if net neutrality goes away. Yeah. So you are even likely, by voicing your opinion and reaching out to your elected officials, you're able to inform and educate them about what might happen. If you're a YouTube creator watching this, talk about it. Learn as much as you can about it, and then talk about it. Let your audience know, because it's not going to affect you. It's going to affect your audience. It's going to affect everyone. It's not just an issue of how this might impact creators. It's an issue of how it might impact how you sort of live on the internet.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to hear what you guys think about all this in the comments below if you have any feelings about this whole thing. And also make sure you keep an eye on the videoink.com because I'm sure you guys will be writing about this as it continues to progress and unfold. So check the link down there. Go check them out. And if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe. Every week we do content like this for you guys here on Video Creators to help you out because I really believe that a lot of you guys have messages that could really change people's lives and make this world a better place. And the people who need to hear what you have to say could just find you and find what you are talking about, but that might be a little more difficult if net neutrality goes away.
Absolutely.
So.
The best thing you can do is learn everything you can about the topic. It's a very complex thing to learn about, to talk about, but you need to know it because it could just affect so much of what you do every day, and that's the most important thing.
So thanks for hanging out, guys. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.